Hi there Capricorn, thank you for joining me for your weekly forecast for week commencing the 9th of June. This week begins with Mercury, the planet of communication, twisting backwards in your sector of relating. So you need to be cautious because some cross wires are certainly possible, not least because your ruling planet Saturn, which of course gives you that tenacity, patience and resolve, but also is a hard taskmaster, is in opposition for the whole of the week with Venus, which is in actual fact in a very glamorous and alluring part of your scope. So there could be a situation where you have an opportunity to impress somebody, and if you get it right, a massive impression can be made, particularly with Pluto in your sign angling up beautifully to Venus in the first half of this week. But equally, if you say something trite or insincere, it could be seized upon by somebody, or perhaps you're the person who's going to be scrutinising what's said to you. But with Mercury twisting backwards in this area, it is possible that we can misunderstand what's being said to us. So if you receive a text message or email that just seems to really press a little bit of a button, before you react to it, take your time to really think through how you will respond. Now, the Sun continues in a very practical part of your horoscope. Fantastic if you're wanting to get fitter and reform elements of your life in some way, or perhaps make some changes from a professional viewpoint. And if you've ever thought about going into any kind of partnership with someone, well, this may come up and be part of your thinking or discussions this week. And it could be that you're revisiting something that you've discussed before with someone in the past. And therefore, Mercury's retrograde can act as an opportunity to go over old ground and find a solution. I'm not a subscriber to the belief that Mercury retrograde is always very damaging. I actually think it can be a time when we can fix things. So there could be a relationship that comes back to life now. But I do feel that you're going to need to feel reassured, and the terms of reference between you and the other person need to be ultra clear. Not least because Neptune, the planet of dreams, which is in your sector of everyday relating, does begin a 5.5-month backward journey on Tuesday, which can cause confusion, and therefore being as objective as possible is therefore very vitally important. Now there is a full moon which occurs right towards the end of this week on Friday, and if you are feeling slightly below par from a physical viewpoint, don't underestimate the impact that emotions or your spiritual take on life is having when it comes to your physical health and vitality. So if you do feel a bit under pressure, and it always seems that you're rushing around doing everything else, everything for everyone else, well, just acknowledge what's really behind this, and perhaps it's time to grant yourself, on the back of this full moon, a little bit of permission to communicate with other people well, but say, look, I need a bit more time for me, and don't feel guilty about it if you do. It's been a real pleasure being with you. Thank you for joining me. Good luck, and goodbye for now.